welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire, and today we're back in RimWorld, and we're seeing if this will work. Basically, what I'm having Necro do here is using a Resurrector Mech Serum on one of the Eltons. And it didn't work. How about on that one? Please? Well, here, my question is, what is currently wrong with you? Nothing, technically. And I mean, you should be able to be resurrected. Please. Okay, so it's just androids. And then I'll have plays Barry. Until I can find a way to resurrect androids, I won't do anything yet. Unless Android Tears. I'll be right back. Just so I can look through the settings to see if there's anything about resurrection. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and there is nothing about it. Okay, so I need to make another T4 Android surrogate. Bills make T4 surrogate. And I actually want to look at something. Not in there. Not in here. Surrogate brain stimulator. This is prosthetics and organ engineering forked. View surrogate heart. It contains an electric that pumps blood smoothly around the users. Didn't report feeling tired, but it's better than the Okay. Well, I do know of something called the... What is it called? The VX0... The RX, which... What does this do? A neural chip acting as a personal SkyMind relay. Okay. The VX0 is what? A neural chip which transforms the host into a biological surrogate. That's what I want one of these. Until you have... You know what? I'm gonna make 6 of them. Why? Why not? How? That's how. I have plenty of people. And some of them are still alive. Okay, so there's one. Okay, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Okay, Now, Vicky, I think. Capture. There we go. Okay. So that should be all of the surrogates I want. What's in here? Interesting, but okay. And we're still being considered under attack just simply because of, well... Repair. Repair. Anything else? Or any other bots I'm missing? Activate all of them, but deactivate the medical ones. And there we go. I really don't know why I'm having these lag spikes. I think it just might be the amount of people I have on the ground. That would make sense. No, don't think I will, sorry. And just to make sure everyone here is allowed. Okay, there we go. I'm curious to see what all of my... Oh, okay. I do want to have another medic, so where is fire? Flame. Just not surgeon yet. Well, surgeon, but third priority. And Ted, I'll leave as a researcher. So Flame, what are you doing? Shouldn't you prioritize... Oh, I don't know. Oh. Never mind, I thought... Okay, there we go. So you are a T... What tier? A T3, a T1, a T3, and a T3. Okay. So. Flame. Now what are you doing? There we go. That's what I need you to be doing. Thank you. And Theodore should join shortly if he's not too busy. I'm just waiting for show... Well, you can make Abyssal Mire now. Bills. Paste. Overclock. I'm going maximum... Max speed. Okay, Flame. I'll go ahead and have everyone using best quality. Fun. Okay. Oh, hey. Could you probably prioritize tending? Thank you. Geo, what are you're tending to? Yeah, I just want best quality of everything. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, did 2 die? Frosty. 5, and then who's someone else that's close? Mata. 6. There we go. That works. Okay. Doctor. Mata, I thank you, but no thank you. I'll leave that to Flame and Theodore. Which, before I forget, orders Industrial, IO port, put that there. I should probably make a hospital for prisoners and then on top, then a prisoner or a prison for actual prisoners. Oh, great. Hey, Theodore, could you possibly prioritize tending to Taya? This is bring them food, cheer them up, and perform assigned duties. Nurses will care for colonists, prisoners, and animals. You know what? Okay, who did you... Oh, I was going to say, who did you get into a social fight with, but never mind. I will have you move back. Using an ability. Yep. Your seismic slash isn't the best yet, now is it? Another infection? Oh my lord. Okay. Theodore? And then plays. Flame, where are you tending? Okay, good. Health. Infection has been tended to. Your infection is getting there, and yours is also getting there. Okay. Okay. Not so bad. And before you ask, yes, I have an idea for biological surrogates. Add a bill. I just need to make the serrated stinger tail again. You may say, what is that for? I'll show you in just a moment. Storage. Let me just say... Paste settings. Actually, no. Boom. Chunks. Low. There we go. Then I'm going to clear shrink zone here. Zone. Stockpile dumping zone. Boom. Storage. Yep. Copy. Paste, but anything awful to good. Yeah, so I struggle with war caskets. I know this now. Thank you, thank you. Where's Vard? Oh, you're underneath. Okay. Another infection. Oh, great. Oh, no, that's an old infection. Okay. Bellfire, you really need to hurry up, bud. Legendary work. Nice, another Abyssal Power Armor. Good news. This one is at 63, and we have 2 people wearing Power Armor currently. Or the Abyssal Power Armor, I should say. You both... Why are you making the Abyssal Power... Ah, Abyssal Alloy. Bills. Add bill. Bills. Can't copy that yet, but... How about the... Oh. So how much? 300, and here max is okay, output 300. Yeah, I would like you to make, how about 9,000 of this stuff? That should allow you to keep your production very, very high. Okay. So Theodore is tending flame, is getting medicine. So the getting medicine front is currently, well... Okay. Output, storage, boom. Glitter World medicine, and resources. No, don't really care if... Yeah. It's not degrading, so I'm good. Where's Geo? Okay. And really, if it comes down to it, I can use healer mech serums on everyone. Yeah, okay. Bio, this is training Flames Medical, which is good. Yep. Already level 9, while Geo... Also, a passion in medical. What the heck? And we have a surrogate. Okay. Use battery, health, operations, add bill, install plasteel, or, yep, voltage, bio, mechanite, battery, coolant pump, left, heatsink, right heatsink, left sight, right sight, left right, and also just to get it out of the way, that. Flame, what are you doing? Okay. Theodore, you are making a VX neural chip. Has everyone been tended to? Geo, you are hauling steel. Okay. Really, everyone's been tended to and... Huh. Okay. Okay. Well then. Alrighty, so... Flame. Okay. And there we go. Health. Paint android's frame in default color. Default color. Nope. And yes. Okay. Theodore is making the VXO neural chips, which good news for me or for us. Yeah, sadly it is impossible. Oh hey. You're just injured now. Okay. Blood loss is minor. Addiction, that's not good. Let me just go ahead and build a copy there. Okay. Oh yeah. Kata, let me see if I can install steel plating. I don't think I can remove your thing. Apologies. Your plastic or your war casket. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, this is very, very small for a prison. Okay, how is the... Wow. It's coming along very nicely. Wow. Okay. This is surprising. Power arm. So, okay, for those of you who don't know my plan with the what will be 6 new surrogates, all of this. Do until... The fun thing, the annoying thing is I have to wait until I have mechanoid raids again, or I could go out and raid mechanoids. Either will be fine, it'll just be slightly annoying because I have to caravan back. 3. How many livers? Wait, liver, there's 1. Multi-chamber stomach. Kidneys, there are 2. Triwoven primary. Neural accelerated spine. Multi-frequency ears. 1 nose. 2 eyes. 1 tentacle cluster. 2 lungs. 1 pair of feathered wings. Wait. spine, ear, nose, eye, tentacle, 2 lungs. Oh, wait. Alveoli. This one is... What's the alveoli? 70%. Okay, well... 180% proficiency. Compared to the nano filter, which does what? It is 100, but this lung is equipped with a series of filters. A large proportion of air. Oh, so less toxic. Okay. I am good without the nano filters. And then the auxiliary hearts, 1. Right? And I will do multi-layered dermal plating, I think. And now the fun bit of setting it. Okay. So that was the tentacle cluster, then the multi-spectrum eye, micro analyzer nose, multi-frequency ear, neuro accelerated spine, triwoven primary heart, triple filter pass kidneys, multi-chamber stomach, quad lobe liver, calcium alloy rib cage, serrated stinger tail, and multi-layered dermal plating. There we go. That should be everything set up now. My question is, who's going to start working? Okay, Flame, what are you doing? Doing more medical. Okay. Yes, Loki, finally. You now have some abyssal power armor. Yes. Okay. Brand mastery. Oh yeah. Magic. I should probably go through and upgrade everyone, shouldn't I? So 2 more into repair protocol, 3 more into spirit. Dear Lord. None for you. 2 for you, so into willpower. Redemption. Probably Totem Master. As for you, why not go into capacitors? Then, yep. Might next. Clinging darkness. Magic again. Let's go with healing circle 3 times. High tide twice and soothing wave once. Yep. Okay. Might again. Here we go. So, yep. I'm just going to get everyone Phase Strike 3 if I can. And then upgrade it. Planewalker and Words of Binding. And that is everyone. Almost everyone. Like I said, almost everyone. Then Firebolt. I guess why not go with Enduring Stone? Then here will be 2 seconds per level, or yep. Okay. Regeneration. There we go. How about Ice Bolt versus Power? You are a Chaos Mage, so I'll save your points. Airy, that, and then Adaptation. No points. And then there's Bellfire. Okay. So we're slowly putting a dent in the corpses. Never thought I'd say that statement aloud. I would like to know what happened here to cause the entire mountain to collapse, but alright. Ooh, tier 3, what? 6% cooldown. Nice. Or cooldown bonus. Orders. Strip. That looked really cool. I'm assuming, Nat, you're coming to begin stripping everyone? Yep, you are cremating. Bills, let me just suspend all of these real quick. Oh wait, no. Simpler solution. This door is forbidden, along with this door. So apparently they can't walk past an item puller, which is interesting. Alrighty. Thank you, that's what I want. And you may be asking me why I got rid of the shield generators in here. It's rather simple. They were exploding too much. Or they were getting in the way of the turrets, thus winding up getting blown up. Who's about to break? Ryan? Yeah, go relax. Orders. I'll also do it out here. And all of your bills have been set up, correct? Yes. Now, where is Theodore? Surgery. Flame. Stripping. Stripping corpses. Oh boy. Okay, I'm also going to run power all the way around this outside wall. 173 by 290-ish. Really? There we go. Redundancy is always a good thing. Oh, Lord. I'd say this is a good amount of stuff. Definitely is going to fill this up. And possibly even back it up. Oh yeah, I'm unintentionally building up a stockpile of stuff. This is at 64, while this is at 68. Okay. You need 300 abyssal matter. Yeah. There's 300 right there. Okay, so after you draw the abyssal matter, are you going to make the cosmic alloy? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're making cosmic alloy now. But you do put a massive divot. Okay. You know, since I'm building this wall, I guess. No, it's a wall. Since I'm building this wall, I might as well just go all in and have someone just make a area for quantum assemblers. There we go. That's what I need. Okay. Oh, wow. We're also 63,000 research points away. That's exciting. So that's actually a really big range I can use. Okay. Once I make this wall 3 layers thick, that might work. Okay, well. I mean, everything's being grabbed at least, so that bit's working. I will say, though, there is a lot, so Oh wait, 2 of them are. 3 are level 3s. That's good. That's really cool and really good news. Can I reinstall you? I can't. Dang it. Okay, well. Robert's in there for another 4 hours. You've just developed a combat skill. Base chance is 10%. Yeah, Dimensional Blade. Okay. Let me expand potentially. Okay, there we go. And I will say I'm going to wait for the wall to finish first. Theodore, I'm assuming... Oh, you're feeding someone. Okay. I thought you would just be working on this new surrogate unless you finished. So that was the left shoulder. Right leg. Left leg. Left hearing and right hearing. Okay. Oh, what? You lost your entire right leg. Good to know. That's completely news to me. Yeah. Under 10. Hey, Theodore? Good idea, but prioritize more on Loki, who is missing a leg. An entire leg was cut off somehow. Here, I'm actually curious. Loki. Log. How did you lose your leg? No. Huh. I don't know. It was shot off, so if I were to guess, it might have been Vicky and Loki. Oh. Ryan's entropic sniper bullet obliterated Loki's right leg and leg to fragments. That's what happened. So I was right. But I'm curious. So you're good. Your infection is 5. Oh, very good. Your infection? Good again. 22 to 11. Okay, so everyone is doing pretty good. Overview. Resurrection, sickness, and the whole left leg. Okay. Okay, now Loki is back up on his feet. Hauling steel now. Oh! Oh my! We're on the last stretch! Oh, that's exciting. We're on the last stretch of the wall. That's actually really exciting. Only problem is it takes a while to get in and out of the base. So, I'm thinking about beginning to place walls. And honestly, that has 4,000. This has... That is... Please take this thing out. Yep, right there. Actually, no. Melee attack. And none of the Matas will have to do anything. So it's at 80. Oh boy. Now it should begin speeding up. Okay. Okay, yes, it's speeding up now. Okay, good, good. Let me guess. I'm just running low on Abyssal. On the Abyssal alloy. A little bit. Yeah, I'm running a little bit low on it. And it is gone. Okay. Zone. Home. So it is 4 above. Okay. I mean, eventually this entire area will be my home area, but it's not there yet. Not quite to that point yet, at least. Okay. I do really want to finish the wall itself first. I'm just missing, well... Excuse me, sorry. I'm just missing Abyssal Alloy. So I'm thinking I should probably go ahead and get a start on this. Or my idea for this. So basically what it'll be is a factory. Structure, I'll go with wall made out of void steel, not abyssal. I need to remember 1, 2... So I'll start here. There's an anima tree there. I think it'll be fine since, well, chop wood. Yeah. Well, I would really like to... Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, so then the floors, void steel just to make it look nice. Then inside will be industrial. I want the overclocked. So where... Well, I'll have to look real quick. I'll just simply build these, all of these like this. So with this, I'll shrink the building down some. Okay, so I'll save on the floor for now. All of these. Okay. Then structure, auto door, void steel. I'll put one there and one right here, per se. Okay. So is that center door, that door right there is always in range. Okay. So that'll be where I set up the disk, the portable recipe disk. Right here about. So now I just need to wait for it to be put together. And then structure or floors, void steel tile. Okay, there we go. Now just need to wait for this to be built. I could move it down and over by one, but I won't do that yet. And also I'll remove this. Yeah, I'll remove that wall so it's easier to build the third layer. Okay. Oh, is it? It's getting there, all right. How much? You're only holding 15. Why would you go so far and only build one thing? How are you still alive? Incapacitated. Frost ray times 3. Left leg is at 27. Consciousness 32. Breathing 85. Spine is at 22. Right foot 19. Right leg 22. Okay. Oh yeah. Boom. Prisoner. Convert. You have no ID legend. So, prisoner, recruit, Recruit. Okay. Prisoner, recruit, and as for you, recruit again. Okay. Now, all of you need to be converted first. Okay. And it looks 199, 85, never. Multiplier for movement, 70%. Okay. Okay, interesting. Where's Loki? Going to consume insect jelly. Okay. You've been upgrading this entire time. Really? Okay. Is Bellfire? Nope. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just check all of my... Yep. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, yeah, everyone will be fine. Oh, wait. I need to check over here. So, really, everyone's just in pain. And I'm being rated. Perfect. Okay. Well then. About to break. Mock hail. Oh wait. Oh, the wall in the bottom right hand corner is done. If you look right here. It's just this little section now. And then the second and the third layers will be built, and that should be everything. Well, I am going to make another kill box. Unfortunately, I will have to completely move the current kill box and everything will lose its levels, but I'm not too worried about that. Man, this is taking a while to load, so I'll be back as soon as it's loaded, so I'll see you all in a moment. Apparently, I forgot to unpause the recording, and I've been talking for like 5 or 6 minutes. Long story short, they have access to the highest tier cybernetics. They can have evolved organs, and to top it all off, also they can have their compressed raiders. There's only 100 of them in this raid. They can also have drug effects, and on top of it all, they can be mages or physically adept fighters. And I think they're on their way to fight now? Or are they just meeting... Or are all of the groups just meeting up in one place? Oh boy. Wait, drill arm. Infection? Huh. Haha. This one might die to an infection. Sight, moving, hearing, manipulation, consciousness, blood filtration, blood pumping, breathing, armor, all increased. Melee dodge chance, hit chance, move speed, and shooting accuracy all increased. And trap spring chance has been decreased. Oh dear lord. I may have dug myself into a hole that I will not be able to escape. Well then. Oh wait, that's right. I forgot that one of the 6 war caskets died. Well then, I guess I'll have Bellfire go into there real quick. And start firing at him. Oh boy. This'll be fun, I feel. My question is, how do you not have power? I mean, Bellfire should be fine, I hope. Oh boy. So that was a couple shots, and... Oh, they also have... Oh. So they aren't as tough as I thought, but they're still pretty tough. Other way. Running in the other... Oh! That was a phase strike. Nope. Yes, okay. Summon this one. I need you to move, please. Are you seriously trying to break through that wall? Okay, I'll be back once the fighting actually starts, so I'll see you all in just a moment. Okay, I'm back, and they are now beginning their assault. Taking them long enough. I really, really hope this won't be that bad. And I will have all of these hold fire because they typically tend to damage the other turrets. But yeah, they can... So apparently they can also be physically adept, which is another fun thing. Oh, Lord. And an enigmatic leg, which is 300% efficiency. What? Okay, yep. That's troublesome. And worrying. I do need to move my fridge, though. You, what are you? Apothecary. Ah, physical. Okay, and they should be getting here. Social fighting again? Entropic kidney. Okay, so this raid shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be as bad as I was predicting. It would be worse if there were war caskets involved. That would be nearly impossible, I think. And you know what? I'm going to do something I haven't done. A skill check. Not bad. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So everyone should have about 20 shooting if they've been here a while. $15 crafting on the Matas, wow. 10 melee, 11, 10, 11 on Reed, 9 on Loki, 10, 7, none, 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 none. Jason, bio, 12 shooting and 12 melee, 2 and 5, 8 and 8, 1 and 4, 1 and 5, 1 and 3, 5 and 8, and 2 and 5. Not bad. All around, really good stats. Okay, yeah, they aren't that bad. There's the first group. Oh wow, the second group's in here now. Man, I'm glad Void Steel walls have the durability they have, because if they didn't, I'd probably be in trouble. I may make defenses with these, I just don't know how yet. No. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Why are you destroying my doors? Are you doing it just simply for the second entryway or just to spite me? What are you doing? Regeneration. Oh wait, Nat. I'm assuming you'll get start regenerating if you get hurt, Nat. Whoa. Strong get stronger. While the weak stay weak, I guess, is what that sort of means, because it's the only one with a skull so far. Surprising. And that is the last of them. Okay, well, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that amazing stuff, and I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye, guys.